Hello my friends, my name is DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to a video on my channel. Total War recently announced the Welsh cinematic trailer on their official YouTube channel. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch that trailer and I'll give you my thoughts. Anyway guys, let's crack on with it. Let's actually watch this trailer first of all.
From the southern valleys to the northern peaks of Areri, Rhodri made us a nation. But he is gone. Anaraut? No. His eldest is no equal. He plays upon the throne. What use is that against Mercian steel and fire? His brothers are no better, warring over petty quarrels. Aye, it is true. King Rhodri's legacy will crumble with his bones. We are in God's hands now.
Anaraut, my son. My kingdom is bare. We must build. We must become learned. We must have pride. Anaraut, you will lead our kingdom to greatness. And all will know Cymru.
Okay, there we go, that's the end of it there. I'm going to pause that there. So that was the trailer. It's only a 2-minute trailer, very short, like a teaser trailer almost. First of all, I just want to say, if you're a person watching this channel right now, I do Total War campaigns, and I will be doing a campaign on Wales or the Kingdom of Gwynedd, whichever it's going to be when the game is out. There's still some details you need to find out, but I think it is going to be Gwynedd. And obviously from this trailer, it's going to be Anaraut and Rhodri, of course. Looking forward to it. I've long played Wales campaigns. I played a Wales campaign for Medieval 2 Total War when that came out, the Kingdoms expansion, the Britannia expansion for that. And also I've recently been doing a Wales campaign on Total War Attila. That nicely segues into my next point here, because I've been playing a Wales campaign for Total War Attila using the Age of Vikings mod, and this is using the Attila engine. My worry is it's going to be too similar to Total War Attila, and I got a feeling it's going to have bugs in it when it's released. So I'm a little bit worried about the game. We'll have to wait and see when it's obviously released on April the 19th. But I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. I'm not going to be playing loads and loads of campaigns. I'm going to be just playing as the Welsh, and then if it's a game I really think is worth it, I'll do a second campaign or a co-op campaign, wherever comes first. But I'm just going to keep it with one faction and stick with it. Now, as far as the trailer goes, the trailer was put together quite nicely. I quite liked, if I can go over through some of the stuff here, I quite liked the use of this still right here of the map of Wales. You've got North Wales, got Anglesey all up here. I live down here in the south, somewhere near Merthyr Tydfil, just off camera. So I quite like that opening shot with all the clouds and the mountains, lovely terrain. I quite like this, the Celtic cross by here. There's actually quite a lot of monuments like that in Wales, not far from where I live. There's it's what's called the Gelligaer Merthyr Common. There's actually a couple of statues exactly like this, so nice use of the cross here. This parchment, this caught my eye in the trailer right there. He's gone to this. Anaraut has gone to this cross here. That parchment's got I think it was the Welsh dragon on it, if I can find the image later on. I think it's later on the trailer anyway. Got a village on fire by here. People running and getting slaughtered. I gotta be honest with you, this is quite generic. I think every single Total War trailer has this kind of village scene where somebody's getting slaughtered and you've got the voiceover. They do trailers really well. They do trailers really well, but I've seen so many of them now that they all seem to go in a loop and are very similar. That's one thing I will say about this trailer. focused quite a lot on Anaraut. You've then got on the horse by here. Yeah, graphically it's exactly the same. Obviously it's the same engine as Attila. I'm just hoping that they've made... Well, they're going to be making a lot of good changes because I'm going to be quite worried otherwise. Got the horseman by here making a charge. This trailer doesn't actually say who they're against though, does it? I'm looking for that parchment. Ah, it's by here. He goes up on the rock. He grabs the parchment. He's worried. He's concerned. And then he's got the parchment in his hand. This by here. It's got the Welsh dragon on it by here. Or a red dragon. I've got a feeling, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the best when it comes to history. So one of you is bound to be able to correct me. But the Welsh dragon, I don't think it actually came until much later. I know the flag of Wales didn't become the flag of Wales until 1953. I know it was the 50s. I think it was the 50s. No, it might have been later than that. Might have been later than 53, but I think it was 53. Flags of Wales historically did have the dragon. We're talking sort of Owain Glyndŵr. He apparently used a dragon standard when he was fighting, but of course that was set much later than this. So let me know. I don't think the dragon has actually existed by this point. I know the Kingdom of Gwynedd had the rampant lion sort of standard, and when you look at the throne of Great Britain right now, and you've got the different got like the yellow, the golden, red sort of rampant lions. It's taken from the sort of Tudors, which in turn was sort of taken from what was before them, effectively. But the dragon itself, I don't think it actually was used by the Welsh at this point. I might be wrong. I possibly am, but I just want to point that out in this trailer. He reads the parchment and he's like, okay, let's go to war then, dude. And he's like, yeah, okay, let's go to war. And then that parchment, see, it's popping up again. I think they just do this just so people like numpties like me who are Welsh can identify with it. It's like, yeah, that's us sort of thing. But I don't think it would have actually, for historical accuracy purposes, I don't know if it would have been there. But I might be wrong, so please let me know if I am wrong. I openly admit that I'll make mistakes. That's quite a nice image, him climbing the rock by here. That's definitely the Brecon Beacons. It's probably not, just some generic rock somewhere. I'm quite excited to see what sort of maps they have. I'd like them to, they probably won't never do this, because this is because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance recently, but it'd be nice if they could actually get some of the landscapes that were like that back then. Historians can sometimes work out roughly, like for example, Kingdom Come Deliverance is pretty much almost nailed down to a T exactly what Scarlets and those kind of areas were like. It'd be quite cool if battle maps could be done like that, but that's just wishful thinking on my part. We skip ahead then to some of the other stuff here. This is what I like by here. This will be my thumbnail probably until they release the sort of logo for what the Welsh will have in the game. But that's quite a nice sort of image of him climbing the mountain, sort of sun's on his face, bouncing off his crown, and he's looking quite like, yeah, we can do this. People of Wales, and he finally reads that parchment, and is probably saying, look out, the Vikings are coming. Something like that probably. He's like, oh, I just did a nappy. He's obviously overlooking a town by here. And then it pretty much ends. But they do a good job of the trailers, like I keep saying. They do a pretty good job of them. Yeah, that's the last scene then, but they get back to that image. There we go. They do a good job of the trailers. I quite enjoy them. But like I say, every trailer they do now, it's almost like you become desensitized to it a little bit, because they're always copy and paste in a sense. So I don't take too much stock in what's in them now. I'm excited, a little bit concerned, more so for the game than the faction. I'm hoping that, well, I think they definitely will be buffed. I think they've said, haven't they, on the information they've released so far for the factions, that the Welsh culture will have like an ammunition and an archery sort of bonus. That's sort of going to be the thing. That's always been the case with Wales. That was the case back in Medieval 2. They had the Scythian bowman and the Welsh longbowman, and that was a very well done back then, I thought. I have to wait and see what happens. But if you want to see me do a campaign, then by all means check out the channel. I will be doing a campaign on the Welsh when this game comes out in April. There'll be a daily series. It'll be every single day, probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I'll be recording and releasing these one after another constantly. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Let me know what you thought of the trailer and what you think of the Welsh. Are you getting Thrones of Britannia? Let me know in the comment section below. I've been DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
Thank you for watching the video.
I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.